Previously on the season.
We knew going into that game that it was going to be really hard.
Oh, Louis, he hasn't let him go. Oh my God.
How much do they want it? Goal line D. Hold him up. No penalties, just smash him. What happened there?
He's just caught a forward pass off the tap. That's better, much better. Head's far out, we'll go to sternum. Head into his sternum. Lift this shoulder. That's good shape, Liam, that's good shape, mate.
Every pass today needs to have both hands pointing towards target, palms facing down, okay?
The pandemic has forced a return to play protocol, where the program prepares its players for the restart of the GPS competition.
All the kids had the ability to pass left and right, you know, whether they played first 15, second 15, even some of the under 16s coming through, they're all at a really high level of catch and pass, certainly something that's been worked on for a number of years before we got them. So that was really excited to see that basic skill set's already established.
Okay, a couple of things that I've noticed, all right? Just small things, and it's making us either slip or making us in a poor position and going backwards, okay? If we're too far overextended, okay, where's all my power going from when I'm pushing? Back that way, so I'm gonna go like that, okay? So you just gotta keep that angle down and build pressure into that ground, that tension, yeah? Small things like that really put the bigger picture into place. Okay, so small things make the bigger picture work. Set! Set! Crouch. Bind.
It's important that everyone who puts that jersey on feels like they're valued. It's not just about the firsts, and that's why at Nudgee all the jerseys are the same. The first 15 jersey, although it's a higher tech jersey, it's the same stripes that someone in the 11 golds wear.
Got to pass from behind the line, okay? Anywhere between these hashes has to land in the donut and stay in the donut. All good? Let's go, Sammy. Off we go. Let's go. Get him out nice and quick. Remember where your ball is. Go and stand next to it. That's a definite foot fault, but I'll give it to you, Zachy. Get in. Righto, put it in, Bodo. Oh, he took a step closer, didn't he? No, I'll give it to you, that's fine. No good, Joey. Let's see Heath from distance. Oh! Ah, you made it easier for me, thanks, mate. Righto, happy days, boys. Good job, okay? So let's pack all these cones up, all these poles up.
Give us an hand. You! You! G! 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 Hey! Hey! Nudgee! Best! Nudgee! It's gonna be different. Nudgee!
There's been a lot of winning, but it's not about the winning, it's actually about the way it was gone about. And I would also suggest it was about the way they lost, and people couldn't understand it. Come 1918, when the GPS started, we had been playing the other schools as an entree, and the entree was cricket and rugby, level playing field. And it was on those fields that we were accepted by others. The boys had a closeness, had a solidarity. There weren't many of them, and when you see the teams, the various sporting teams, they all really had to do everything, and they had each other's back. Yes, there would have been fellows who didn't play the sport, and the college catered for that with various other engagements, the literary society, the debating, the music, the drama. It was very much a part of the fabric of the place because the Irish loved all that.
Nudgee's rugby's been strong for over 100 years. I try to respect the past but also create our own future, and we do that through just trying to evolve with the game. The game's changes, and also the boys that we work with change. The way that they learn changes, so we have to adapt to that.
You come into the school and the first thing everyone says is, you're coming to the best rugby school in Australia. They talk about the Wallabies, they talk about all the great players that have come before you, and you kind of get a sense of, you know, this is the place to be if you're looking to, you know, reach those high accolades in terms of footy. When you finally get the opportunity to put on a jersey, whether that be, you know, in the 12Bs or even in the firsts, you get a sense of, you know, you're playing for those boys that went before you.
On any given day in a footy season, around the paddock at 2:15, I'm guessing there'd be 150, 200 adults who would have played on that field as children, as fellows. Why rugby? That's what it is. I do think it goes back to the history of how we engaged with our local community and society, particularly the other schools in the competition. It is a day of extraordinary theatre. I've always called it a day of grand theatre. You sit back and just watch it unfold. Schools are about pathways, engaging with the lads they have and providing them the opportunity to be the best they can. And I think we are letting our community down if we don't strive to give them the best opportunity. The wonderful thing about Nudgee is it's a bit like the aircraft carrier. Instead of it just starting, they're jumping on it and it's moving. I think it's important that we have kids who understand this is not about me, it's actually about seeing how I can work in and contribute to this place. And I think we're doing that really well. When schools come here and they see the Nudgee machine in operation, they know that whether they're playing an A team or a Z team, it's game on.
So playing first 15 as opposed to playing 16As is a big step up, Coops?
Yeah, it's a massive step up. You know, boys are a lot bigger, a lot better players.
I certainly hear the hits from the sideline.
Yeah. Nah, it's very different to playing in the younger age groups and that.
And training would be next level?
Yeah, training's heaps more full on. We get flogged on Tuesday afternoons. So
fitness?
Yeah, fitness, lots of contact.
And how's school going? Have you done all your homework? Assignments due?
Yeah.
How many?
Got about 3 due next week.
During a cluttered rugby season in a busy academic year, time to pause and reflect is precious.
You haven't started?
No.
When are you thinking of starting those, Coops?
Just gonna start one of them.
And there is no better person to conduct a thorough debrief than Mum.
So what are you cooking for dinner?
Salmon and veg, or steak and veg?
Steak and veg.
Steak and veg. Can do. And big brekkie in the morning.
Yeah, what's a brekkie in the morning?
Usually yogurt berries, the usual.
Sounds good.
So what have you got to think about for Saturday?
Our line-outs, I think, Mum.
Line-outs?
Yeah.
So are you in the line-out?
I'm in some of them.
In some?
Yeah, 4-mans and 5-mans.
So are you focusing on them at training, like line-out, line-out, line-out?
Yeah, we do heaps of line-outs and scrums and stuff at training. Hopefully it'll be enough for the weekend.
And do they have any gun players in Churchie?
Nah.
No.
The preparation for Churchie was pretty intense because they were also undefeated at that stage. I think it was just us and them as the two undefeated teams, so we definitely had to knock them off.
Okay, go to 9 now. Right on, Daniel. Get him on! Seriously. Go, Robert, just go.
Mate, you would just love being a 9 running that inside supporting channel of Atoya.
Harry, just get to the boys. Like Robbie Marper did really well off that kickoff. Great catch. Just got to look to exit well here, okay? Come on, dig in here, boys, dig in. Get him out, get him down. Ball. Get him, Liam, get him, Liam.
Natty, we've got to get in there early, mate.
I think we just got a bit complacent at the start of the game, like we thought it was going to be easier than it was, and then Churchie, being the team that they are, you know, they didn't give up at all, and they gave it to us real early.
Sir, release!
Churchie have come to play, with brawn but also brains, and a strategy designed to reduce Nudgee's attacking threat.
We don't mind them having a crack at the ball, but they've got to release the tackler, they've got to roll away. That's the issue.
They're coming from the side on all those line breaks.
Oh, mate, exactly like that bloke there.
So they're tackling our plate, but they're not giving daylight, as you said. Like, do you see the no daylight?
The first person in doesn't have to release if he's not a tackler. First arriving player.
But he was in the tackle, so he was still on his feet, and they came in.
That one there was first arriving player.
It was a messy game. Penalty count wasn't in our favour, but I just tried to keep the boys calm because obviously we were, you know, in the thick of it, and a lot of boys were getting heated. So I just tried to keep them calm and just try to keep clear communications with me and the refs.
Let's go, 5 minutes, still half time. Come on.
If we can get a little reset here just to manage the clock, it will be good.
Off! No, leave it!
Sir! Boys!
Good getting to that outside shoulder, mate, on those little punches.
Hey, great strike back, that last little bit. Okay, the way we're going to start the second half is the way we want to start the game. Okay, we need to work with the referee a little bit better defensively too, don't we? Okay, so stick with him. First strike after half time's ours. Okay, that's our aim.
We are marching!
Got to release again.
Because just get to Tony and just ask him, just say, mate, like the tackler has to release.
Seeing that they're releasing?
I was happy with that.
Like, just from our angle, like, there's a lot of, like...
Okay, your angle's different to mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, what do we need to do to, like, improve that, then?
What?
Like, just, like, that penalty there. Like, there's been so many penalties for that. What do we need to do and improve? Like, do we need to clean them out more or further past the ball or something like that, or...?
No, he was fine. He was entitled to the ball.
You know, we were starting to really get on top of them, and then all of a sudden we were back under our sticks because they were playing pretty good footy as well.
I probably think that we didn't adapt too well to the referee that day. We didn't necessarily give him the pictures that he wanted to see.
To Churchie's credit, they just kept clawing away at us, and the game wasn't really locked up until, you know, the last play of the game.
Advantage over.
Every year, a team will dominate in their consistency. This season, Churchie looks to be that silent threat.
Try to Churchie right in the corner. Score now, 24-15.
He's here, he's crouching down. Sure, be quiet, let me talk. All right, direct contact to the head starts at a red card, mitigating down, up because he's falling. It's yellow card, back.
In a game that hangs in the balance, several indiscretions threaten to derail the potent Churchie attack.
Go! They got no one there, mate. Hold the ball, Robert!
So number 13?
13,
All right, I've got, taken above horizontal. All right, it's going to be a yellow card for 13. Agree? Yep. All right, he's taking him above horizontal. All right, it's a yellow card. Just a mark. Back 10.
One more score should seal the victory for Nudgee College, and the number 9 obliges. Next time on the season.
If you build it, they will come. And in a lot of ways, that's been the way it's been here at Nudgee.
You've got to work out ways to still have relationships with people that you butt heads with.
Go, LeBron! Go, Tori, link up, Tori. Good boy.